United States Attorney Durham, under Bill Barr, knows exactly what happened. They know this is a massive conspiracy, and they are right over the target. I'm going to tie two stories together, both from the Daily Caller, one from Sagar and Jetty, and one from Chuck Ross. So let's get to the first one first. Remember David Laufman? Some of you are like, David Laufman, you know what I always say? Remember the names, because they'll creep up. You may remember this name from the Kavanaugh hearing. David Laufman, where did I hear that name before? Let's go to this Daily Caller article one. Who is David Laufman? Let's highlight old David today. Daily Caller, DOJ lawyer who interviewed Hillary finds his way into the Christine Blasey Ford case. Oh my gosh, again, what a big coincidence. How's that? So a Department of Justice lawyer who was also involved in something else, I'll get to Chuck Ross's story in a minute. A Department of Justice lawyer who interviewed Hillary Clinton on, I wrote the date down, what was it, July 2nd, 2016, over her email scandal, where she was mysteriously given a pass despite trafficking and classified information over an unauthorized private email system. That same Department of Justice attorney showed up in the Brett Kavanaugh hearing to demean and destroy the character of Brett Kavanaugh by legally representing a former FBI agent who was assisting Christine Blasey Ford in her very, very suspicious charges against Brett Kavanaugh. Weird how these same people just keep showing up over and over again. You know, I'm in the process of putting together the final book in my trilogy, Spygate, Exonerated, and Book 3, which we have not named yet, about how we have to follow the money and the connections between all these people because they all know each other and they all have something to hide. And this is going to be part of the book, too. Are you telling me, this is one of the questions I want to ask in the book, and I'll ask you now, that it's just by chance that the exact same players involved in suppressing Hillary's email scandal, the Kavanaugh hearings, the impeachment probe, the Spygate scandal and spying on the Trump team, the scandal of get Mike Flynn out of office, that they all know each other and work with each other? You're telling me that's all by chance? A DOJ attorney who interviewed Hillary when they suspiciously made the Hillary email case go away also shows up to attack Brett Kavanaugh by representing people who are attacking Brett Kavanaugh? Oh, it gets better. We even got to the Chuck Ross piece. Throw up that Chuck Ross gem. The same guy, David Laufman, remember the names. It's the key to all of this. When you memorize the names, you see it like this. If not, you're going to miss it. Lickety-split. Chuck Ross, February 17, 2020, Daily Caller. Ex-DOJ official. Gosh, who could that be? David Laufman? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Named in FISA abuse reports. Signs the petition calling on Attorney General William Barr to resign. It's the same swamp rodents over and over and over again. So Laufman, DOJ attorney, who interviewed Hillary when she got a pass, who also was involved in the attack on Kavanaugh, who also was involved in the FISA Spygate scandal, is also on the petition signed by DOJ officials to demand the guy looking into what they did during those scandals, Bill Barr, be removed from office. And nobody thinks that's even remotely suspicious. No. Laufman's all legit, folks. He's above Barr. Pun intended. On the level. Yeah. Totally. Gotcha. Totes my goats, man. Don't even look into it. Laufman's legit. Let's go to some takeaways from Chuck Ross's piece. Again, it'll be in the show notes. Bongino.com/newsletter. Please check them out. Story's worth your time. Quote, a former DOJ official who's discussed throughout the Inspector General's report on FISA abuse, Laufman, added his name Monday to a petition calling on William Barr, ironically looking into the FISA abuse, to resign as Attorney General. Gee, you don't want to find out what I did, you better resign. Laufman, who served as the chief of the DOJ's Counter Intel and Export Control Section through 2018, said on Monday that he joined these former DOJ employees who signed the petition, which was started by an anti-Trump activist group, Protect Democracy. Hysterical. Again, none of you find this odd. They all know each other. Every one of them, they know each other. They're all hiding something. So Laufman, just to be clear, was involved in the whole process to spy on the Trump team while at the DOJ? Oh, you want to see what he was involved in? What could Laufman be hiding? I'm just asking the questions, man. I'm just asking questions. Is this not fair? You know, something the media was supposed to do. What was Laufman involved in the Spygate scandal, the spying on that Barr's looking into now, that he's so concerned about that he signed a letter demanding Barr resign before they find out what Laufman could have done? Let's go to takeaway number 2, because this is damning from Chuck Ross's piece. The Inspector General's report said Laufman arranged a meeting in January of 2017 for Christopher Steele's main source for information in the dossier. Laufman sat in on part of the interview. Come back to me here. This is critical. What have I been telling you? I broke this a long time ago. I'm proud to tell you on this show from an unimpeachable source. I broke to you a long time ago that this January of 2017, Trump is coming into office. This meeting with Christopher Steele, the author of the dossier, you know, the Russian collusion dossier, the PP tape thing, the fake dossier, that in January of 2017, the FBI's already had the case open on Trump to spy on him since July 31st of 2016. They don't bring the source in Steele's using first, which they should have. Hey, is anything Steele's saying in this dossier real? That would have been the first step for a sound investigation. They have the dossier as early as July of 2016. Don't believe the FBI's nonsense stories on that. Instead of bringing the source in right away, hey, is Steele telling the truth? They wait almost, 7 months to finally bring Steele's source in and say, hey, is any of the stuff in the dossier true? Why do they wait? Because they don't want to know the truth. Finally, they get Steele's source in there. I broke this story about this meeting. And the source tells them this dossier is all crap. It's all garbage. None of this is actually true. I didn't tell them that. Do you understand how important this January of 2017 meeting is? Why? Because the FBI now knows conclusively, signed, sealed, and delivered, that their entire case is based on Steele's dossier and that the dossier is false. And what do? They continue to swear to the FISA court through 2 renewals to continue to spy on the Trump presidency now. Trump swears in January of 2017 as the president. That what was in the dossier was true. Do you understand now what Barr is investigating in Durham? And why Laufman, who helped set that meeting up, you saw it. I just showed you the quote from Chuck Ross's piece. He's helped set that meeting up. Barr is investigating a massive conspiracy to defraud the FISA court. Folks, I don't know what's going to happen with arrests and prosecutions. I don't. I'm not in Barr's head. I have not had any conversations with Bill Barr. Bill Barr does not call me for advice. I'm simply suggesting to you that I know, and I'm sure of it, that United States Attorney Durham, under Bill Barr, knows exactly what happened. They know this is a massive conspiracy, and they are right over the target.
You just heard The Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud, and follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.